Hi everybody and welcome to Black Arrow Gaming. I'm Bob, and before getting started today, I just wanted to say a big thank you to everybody for all of your positive responses and kind feedback with my face cam reveal video that went up, well, originally yesterday and then re-uploaded again today. I apologize I had to re-upload that, or I apologize that I had to re-upload that. There was a few things I needed to change, but it is back up now. And I really appreciate all the positive feedback. I know that I did the face cam in that video. Like I said, I may not be able to do it in all of my current series. I'm hoping to kind of get that more as a regular feature in whatever my next new series is. But I also might practice with it next weekend because I got 3 days off because of the Martin Luther King holiday. So I might use that as an opportunity to try to get a Planetfall episode out with the face cam through the whole thing and just see how it goes. But yeah, we've got a lot to go over here. I have a ton of feedback from you guys, and I've also been off of Planetfall since before the winter break, I think. So there's a lot to talk about, but let's go ahead and get started. Beginning with sorry, I think I'm pronouncing this Palatinat, something like that. Damian Drake and Sarah Feingold. Selling quest rewards does not sell influence or relationship gain. Look for the dollar sign to see what will be sold. So that's one of the things I think I mentioned in the last episode when I was considering whether to accept a quest reward or not, was whether I would still get the influence gain from doing the quest. And it turns out you do. It's like the items that you're actually selling, but you still get the favor with the associated faction. From Chris Lighthawk, corrected my opinion of the Psyfish evolution string. It actually is a 4-level string. It goes Chrysalis, Spawn, Hunter, and then Siren. So it would be beginning with this unit, the Chrysalis, and ending with the Siren, with the Hunter and the other one. What was it? The Spawn in between. I think I have a Spawn too. Yeah, I think that's a Spawn. So yeah, Chrysalis, that guy, then the Spawn, which is this guy down here, then the Hunter, which I don't have one of those, and then the Siren being the final stage of that evolution tree. So thanks for correcting me there. The Siren, he also pointed out, is a good fighter, and I should look at giving it more mods. There's some good Psyfish mods for it that I know I want. Also, enhanced targeting can help this out as well too. So I'll have to look at that. I don't have enough energy to mod anything right now, so I'll have to wait on some of that. And there may be Psyfish mods that I need to buy. Let me actually pop over here and see what they've got. So it's the Mantra of Illusion. I know one of these increases the range of psionic effects by 1, which I don't remember what that is. Eyes of Eternity, maybe? Yeah, this is the one. I know I want that one, but I'm not quite at integration with them. I've still got a little way to go. 65 left to go, but I'm working on it, so I'll hopefully get that pretty soon. That's one I know I definitely want, especially for the Sirens, because all the captivating, fascinating, and enticing bond abilities become stronger and have more range. So that would be amazing. I will have to try to keep that in mind going forward. The Psyfish Happiness Doctrine, Chris Lighthawk pointed out, may be unnecessary, so I have that active
primed and
over
ready.
here. Wait, no I don't actually. Okay, Emissary, Technologist, Economist. I think maybe I researched it. I was thinking I had that active, but maybe not. So I seem to be at my limit. I kind of want to get Secret State. That would make me feel a little safer, given that I'm meeting a lot of people. But I don't know. I'll have to give that some thought as I move forward. I am going to get Operational Effectiveness here soon, so I will have another Doctrine slot in a turn or two. Both Chris Lighthawk and Athena Tenno suggested giving the Amazon hero helicopter and pairing that with like soldier bees and sirens. That's not a bad idea. It could make basically an air force with some of the units I have. Obviously the siren is a flying unit, and of course the bees. And this guy right here already has the first level of piloting, so I could give him close that. Whoops. I could give him the helicopter, so In fact, I could put him in it now. I'm not going to quite yet, because I want to get him... Yeah, I'd want to get him Air Commander first. So, but that is a good idea, and I have the capability to buy plenty of bees, so I could actually kind of round out his army pretty nicely and make them a lot more mobile. I like that idea, and it would maybe help me deal with some of the stupid fish that keep swimming around here. Those are tier 2s, right? Alright. But that's a good idea. I think I probably will do that going forward. Chris Lighthawk and Dory L pointed out that there are indeed limits to how much food a city can accept from others, and that the limit seems to depend on city size. The important thing is that cities don't accept more food than they need to grow to the next level, which explains some of my confusion earlier, and it explains why the food income for, I think it was this city I was looking at, seemed to change from turn to turn. Like on this turn, it's getting 20 from food sharing, so it's getting as much as it can, I think. But on a previous turn, it was getting very little, and that's because it was very close to growing. So it didn't need that much to be able to grow in one turn, but you can never get a city to grow more than once in one turn, as far as I know. And so there's that kind of limit there where the cities only take as much food as they need to get to the beginning of the next level, if that makes any sense. So thanks for pointing that out. That's one of those things I would have never figured that out if somebody hadn't told me. So that's very helpful. Stephen Jocott said left-clicking on a stack of faction units guarding a structure tells you how much influence is needed to make them leave. That is correct, and something that I did not know. So if I select these guys and just hover the mouse, you can see on the tooltip there it says negotiate for 50 influence. So earlier I was actually moving units and interacting with these structures to see how much it would cost, but you can actually tell just by looking at them. So that could save you some movement points as you're playing the game. It was Sarah Feingold said that I should check out some of the Amazon military mods, specifically grounding harnesses for the bees and grounding harnesses and animal collars for the bees. That is a good idea, and I haven't looked even at their tech tree, but because I have access to an Amazon city, I get their entire military tech line that I can advance through. So I can get those grounding harnesses, which increase arc resistance and give stagger resistance, as well as an extra armor. And then down here a little bit, you've got the Animal Instinct Controller, which gives them more happiness and resistance, so a lot more critical hit chance and that kind of thing. Well, and the psionic resistance on top of that. Plus an extra shield. And I was looking down here even a little further. They've got this one, where is it? It's not Crushing Roots. They have like healing one for biological units. And it didn't seem, yeah. Gives biological units regeneration, as well as plus 10 max health, and biologic resistance. It's like self-repair mods almost for machines, except this applies to biological units. I never played that much with the Amazon yet, but that is really powerful. That's a good mod. So that might be one I want to put as like a mainstay on some of my units, a mod that I just kind of keep. So we'll see what becomes available to me as the game progresses. Sarah also said I should check the energy siphon chance against the Vanguard, which I can do now. Wait, no, I have to do it from the operations menu, that's right. So energy siphon launch, let's see what the odds are. Better than the other two, but still not great. I don't really want to throw it away and make somebody mad at me if I don't have to. I think I'm going to hold off on that. As I boost operational effectiveness, hopefully that will help. So I'm not going to do that right now, but it is good to keep checking. Sarah also mentioned that I should consider, or well, remember to uncheck using tactical operations in auto combat. I've had that checked on, and I've actually been wasting some energy because the computer has been using tactical operations during combat for me during auto combat. So that is a good point. I'll have to turn that off. Almost through here. We got just a few more. Okay, so Space Flash and Damian Drake, hostile faction units spawn next to any locations controlled by that faction, if you didn't know that. For example, if I was at war with the Psyfish, this thing could spawn stuff to go after my cities. Of course, I don't have to worry about that But that might be explained where some of the autonom units were coming from in this area. Space Flash said prioritize food growth in all cities less than a max sector size. Um, mentioned, I think specifically, or he mentioned, or I was thinking specifically the one down south. I'm actually prioritizing both food and growth here, or I mean, sorry, food and energy, and I'm okay with that because those are the only two things they're doing. But one other thing that I have to consider is that happiness colonists must be assigned. That's also something Space Flash told me. So if I begin running into happiness issues here, I will have to actually assign some citizens to work on happiness as well. So that is a good point, and I will try to check all my cities um, or monitor that to make sure. I've generally been prioritizing food growth, so I don't think I'm doing anything wrong in my other cities, but I will look. Oh, actually, this one is not prioritizing food growth, so let's make sure that's happening. Um, maybe I actually should run through and check. I've got this one probably is doing food and energy and happiness. I'm okay with that. And then here we got food, research, and happiness. I'm okay with that too, as long as they're all getting a lot of food. The idea is get to max sector size as fast as you can. Athena Tenno said, "Don't go overboard with sharing food." I would say at least once my cities all hit max sector size, but like even once you hit 16, it's still good to keep growing your city because you get access to it makes the later game colony upgrades and buildings that benefit colonists very, very powerful because you just keep getting more and more of them. So even growing beyond 16, there's no reason to intentionally slow down if it's not giving a good benefit to another city. Also, dwelling cities act as pre-built level 5 exploitation, so Athena suggested taking the fight to the Autonom, but also suggesting letting Ronald's army handle it because his army is overall better equipped to fight those tough Autonom battles. So she's talking about this up here, and I do want to go after that, and I think I probably could take a crack with this army, but the only person in this army who's really good at taking those things out is this hero himself. Everybody else is kind of like, okay, but this guy's good. Ronald's army is like all arc damage, so he's actually better suited to go up there. I was thinking about buying the Cosmite from these guys, but since I don't know that I'm going to actually bother getting that sector, because I think I have other plans for this city, I may pass that up for now. So I'm going to send, plus I got other bees here that can go get it later too. So I'm going to start sending Ronald's army in that direction. We will see if Green goes to war with me here. I may have to turn him around, but I would like to try to get to swap places between the two of them and get him up here. Because I think this guy's army would still be pretty good at fighting the Kirko. So I will probably try to switch their places. Last two were from PHR 43K. Let's see what we got here. Consider changing damage output type of sending psionic units to fight autonoms. So that would be if I did go after the autonoms with this army. I could use focus mods to change the damage type from some of these sci-fish into something else, like the focus flames, for example, just to change their damage type to something other than psionic. Psionic is good in the sense that it bypasses their armor, but it's bad in the sense that they're resistant to psionic, so I think it's more bad than good when fighting the robots. Also, PHR 43K said I can adjust workers in a colony to get the most out of happiness events. This is huge, and I didn't know this. I wanted to double check to make sure he's right, so you guys can verify this in the comments, but when a happiness event occurs, like for example, this production happiness event in this city, the production is increased by 100% this turn. What I can actually do, according to him, is focus on production for that particular turn. I'm not going to in this case because it's not important, but basically on this turn, production is worth double. So if you notice a happiness event that increases production, it's not that it occurred at the end of the last turn, it's that it's occurring on this turn, and then you can actually take more advantage of it. So like I could do that and get 220 instead of what I was already getting. So undo that. So yeah, that would be kind of cool if that's how it works. I would like somebody else to verify that because that would be a departure from how it worked in Age of Wonders 3. Um, so if you could just double check that that's right. But if that is right, then by micromanaging that, you could really get a lot of extra resources out of it. Okay, let's see here. So relations improved with the growth. I think that's all the comments. So I finally got regeneration spores here. I know there was a lot of comments, but there was a lot. It was a long time since the last episode, so I had a lot to go through here, and a lot of stuff happening right now in my game. So now we've got the growth, access to new mods. That regeneration spores is one that I would really like, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and buy that now with some of my influence. What's the euphoric spores? That one maybe not quite as good for me. Verdant growth is a doctrine which gives more food than the vine bud unit and flowering node unit. Okay, so I'm going to close the channel and I'm going to go talk to the growth, who I believe are over here. We're looking to exchange goods. Okay, where is it? Not euphoric spores. It'd be this one, regeneration spores. A little more expensive than what... Oh no, I bought it already. Okay, hang on. I forgot that I did that. Oh. I forgot that I did that a while ago. So I actually already have that. It's just a matter of having the energy to equip it. But that would be very helpful. Let's see. Tibarash produced a colonizer. So this guy is... Man, I want to build one more. But they're getting stupidly expensive. 450 gold now. I want one more for... I want to build one more to put over here. But I also want to build... I hope he doesn't send people over and start taking this territory. But I also want to get one more down here on this spot. I think I'm going to go down first to the further away location. Or is this colonizer the one that the city produced? Okay, that's the one that it produced, so he's already going down there. I can't buy you now, so sorry. Ops ready to launch, fabricate Cass's belly. I could try to do. I could at least get that. I may as well at least prime this since I'm not doing anything else with strategic operations on this turn. And it costs influence, which I have a decent amount of. So I'll go ahead and get that primed.
Avert your eyes before my
Consuming
dark
gaze.
icon. It is lodged in your sanity.
The unit channels dark psionic energy through its eyes, dealing damage to target enemy unit and healing the caster. Okay, that's one I put on my Malictors in a previous game. Which, in the sense that the Malictors have a attack that can reach out and damage multiple units simultaneously, it's actually maybe not the best mod to put on them, but still worth picking up, I think. I was on my way to some of these. Whenever a unit is damaged from within 4 hexes, deal 8 damage back to the attacker. Okay, so that's kind of like the arc defense module or whatever it was for, I think that's a void tech. And this gives Psionic a chance to apply catatonic. Oh yeah, that forbidden mantra would be good for both. That forbidden mantra would be good for both my my overseers and my Malictors once I start making them. So that is, I think, what I was moving for there. Sorry, I kind of need a refresher course on everything. I try to review things before I actually get started with these games, but sometimes there's only so much you can go through before without actually kind of checking it out yourself. Oh yeah, one thing I noticed I was thinking about doing was building a forward base here. So the only problem with that, so I believe I have already an agreement with Claudius Proton, and I believe I have the Good Neighbors Pact. So I can do this without suffering. Well, I guess I could have checked that by just doing this without suffering any penalties. This city, I'm going to eventually want to reach out and get that. My only concern is that I can't really defend this base once I build it, but I've got influence to spend, so I'll go ahead and do that, and then have him continue exploring. I want to make sure I get that one because I want that Cosmite there, and he shouldn't get mad at me for it. That was a bad deal for him, I think. All right, these guys are just preventing other units from sneaking through and putting up forward bases and whatnot. I'm gonna get this one pretty soon, I think. No, it's got a little bit to go. I want to send some units back to kind of guard Claudius from doing forward bases in this area too. But for now, I guess everybody's good where they are. I will have this one guard. How far can he reach? Uncomfortably far. Well, he can fly back and forth between these two, so I'll have him guard that. Alright, and then I got the Psyfish spawn on the way up here, which is going to help these guys out. Okay. For this growth bud, I don't really know what to do with this for the time being. Might send it south to help out on the defense down here. I could also send it over here, but that seems kind of like a waste for a tier 3 unit. He needs to be with somebody's army fighting. I feel like he's a better match for those other armies up in the north. For now, I'm going to send him over here because he might be useful in helping somebody deal with this quest. But eventually, I think he will probably go south to help out with the defense down here. In fact, I probably should have just sent him south because when Ronald comes careening through this area, he's going to be able to take that out anyway. Alright, I need production for this city. I think I'm just going to go with the standard military infrastructure, probably. Not worried about the shielding laboratory at the moment. I just want a little extra defense in case Green tries anything funny. Alright, I can finally annex this sector with... I want Inalix is the one I want. Okay. So I've been working on that for a while. Inalix will get that. And then we'll eventually get that Cosmite sector up there as well. And that is it for this turn. We're going to hold off on Casus Belli. Actually, I'm curious, are the odds for this the same? It's a little higher. Well, the chance of being detected is higher. That's bad. The chance of succeeding is good, but it's not, well, it's not good for me. But you want this number to be high and this number to be low. So, on that note, I should probably recheck Energy Siphon. See, a low chance of success, but slightly below average of getting detected. Still don't like those numbers. Alright, we'll wait on that. Okay, moving on to the next turn. Gotta actually try to make some progress here. I want to see where these fish go, because I'm just now building something in Driftwood Point. I think I've got enough military infrastructure to fight them off. Having military infrastructure in Navy cities is very, very useful. So I try to do that whenever possible. They are swimming right up next to it. Okay. I'll check military infrastructure. Check and see what level I have here. So I've got improved military infrastructure. I think that's good enough for fighting off a couple of... Whoops. I think that's good enough for fighting off a few tier 3 units. It's probably fine. I don't think I need advanced just yet. I'm going to let the botanical gardens finish, and then we'll probably build research sector upgrade right after that. Alright, you guys have a turn to patch up. This is actually not going to be a super easy battle, but probably should be able to handle it, I think. Send one of the bees in. Low risk. Got a lot of big guys to kill. I'm gonna be relying on that bow of his quite a bit. At least these guys don't have any mods. That helps. This one's got chance to imply burning and psionic resistance, so don't shoot at him with the Psyfish. Okay, none of their mods seem particularly helpful for them. So let's get this done. Alright, so they're going to throw a crap ton of boulders at me all at once, which is a little scary. Don't really like that. I need to, let's see, this guy needed some healing, which I could probably give to him with my hero. Try to move everybody together a bit. Where is he? Okay, so which one do I want to use? There's Cleansing Light, and then there's Psytech Revitalization. Clear to negative status effects. I want to use Cleansing Light first, because the clear to negative status effects I may need later. Alright, I want to move you guys up into cover and set up some Overwatch. They actually probably need healing too, because they're going to have a bunch of boulders lobbed at them on the next turn. How much damage is that going to do? Well, I guess I will find out. I think only 2 of them will be able to hit me with boulders, because that requires all 3 action points. So we'll probably be okay. You can get them to go after the Psyfish instead. Chrysalis. Alright, set up all that Overwatch. This guy, I could try that Enticing Bond. That may be helpful. Alright, let's get you patched up before anything gets too crazy. It was Cleansing Light. Then the rest of you just need to get north as quickly as possible. Oh, I can't click. There we go. Alright, let's see what they do. Those things aren't really as damaging as they look, I guess.
Ready.
Are you guys on fire now? They're burning, okay. I could put that out. I'm gonna try to get rid of that thing. I could from here. Probably get it with this guy. I may need to shoot it with the Psyfish. I want to try to attract one of these guys. Enticing Bond. See if I can pull that off. Oh, that's a... okay. Gotta have all 3 action points to do that. Maybe I can get lucky. Alright, cool.
Enemy destroyed.
That takes care of that problem. And, can clear his burning. He's not really at the point where I get as much health out of it as I would like, though. I think I'll wait another turn. In the meantime... well, you know what? He's going to be busy fighting stuff for the remainder of this fight, so I may as well heal him now, I think. Yeah. There, that gets rid of burning. And then it'll allow him to focus on killing the giant rock men. Did this guy get set on fire? He is on fire. He can heal himself if he needs to. I think I'm gonna not let my bees get... I don't know. I kind of want to go in and try to shoot a couple stinger rounds at him. You know what? 2 of them can't throw rocks, so I may as well damage him a bit and try to lower some of that armor. There, that softens him up quite a bit. And I want you to just maintain Overwatch. You can save Sonic Blast for the next turn, I think, and should be alright. I'm probably going to leave this hero here. Maybe give him, oh, he's also got Tactical Repair Rig. He's a healer, too. He's got 2 different forms of healing. Okay. How about you move over here to where you can kind of be more useful. Turn and use blurring canisters on that group right there. Alright. Alright, here they come. Now he's on fire. That spot is not on fire, so you should move there. He probably could use a renewal. Alright, now I should be able to just open up on these guys. One of them has had their armor quite weakened. He has. This guy has a crap ton of armor. Even his bow can't. Yeah, even that guy's bow, Tenzin's bow can't punch through all that. Let's first get you out of the fire. You can still do a lot of damage though, so let's get those combat stims active and see if my bees can. I think I'm going to have my bees continue softening this guy up. It leaves him with only 2 armor. That guy's still got 4, so he could use some softening up. In fact, I can probably kill him. Alright, Tenzin, I'm gonna just have light up this guy to use that armor piercing to its max effect. I'm gonna try Enticing Bond. I'm gonna try to use my Siren to impregnate, use Enticing Bond and then impregnate something. How about you back there? Oh, he resisted. That was like almost 80% chance. Oh well. Might be able to finish that guy off.
Enemy eliminated.
Alright, select you guys. Want to shoot him. Grazed, unfortunately. He can finish that guy off, but I've got other options to finish him off too. I would like the. Is he the one? He is the one that just threw the rock, I think. Sling Magna. Can't use the ability for 2 turns, so I want to probably kill this one first. Let's first get you out of the fire.
Enemy eliminated.
Move you here and set up Overwatch. That should work. And I just need to remember that people will need healing. Oh, never mind. He's just going to run to his death.
Supreme.
That was an interesting battle because you have to actually take into account like armor piercing and armor degeneration. Those bees are very useful for those kind of fights.
Completed.
It would have been a lot harder if I didn't have any way of punching through all that armor. Alright. Take reward. Get more Scyfish favor. Okay, so
Incoming
this guy
communication.
This guy is threatening war. That makes me really nervous about making Ronald leave this area. Even if he is a better match for all that stuff up there, I still think I would rather have my main powerful armies dealing with a hostile NPC faction, because I know how many units they can get, especially on this harder difficulty. I am going to investigate this area with this army. I may not actually fight it. This army does have some stuff going for them, though. The armor piercing on these guys, the fact that I could put a different mantra on these units if I want to. Maybe I actually should do that now. Just get focus flames. Yeah. So I know Ronald's army isn't really doing anything particularly active right now, but I feel like I want them here as insurance. All those units are prime rank anyway, so it's not like these guys need to be out leveling up. And I think I would just not feel safe leaving with this guy threatening war at any moment. Is he at war with somebody else, though? Maybe that's worth checking. He is not. Alright. I'm afraid Ronald is going to have to stay here. I will have him stay in this city, kind of near that teleporter, so if he needs to go anywhere, but I might want to consider taking the fight to them if they don't bring it to me fast enough. We'll see. We'll have to wait and see how things develop. But I think these guys, even though they aren't as good of a match for the Autonoms as Ronald is, I think I want to give them a shot at dealing with them. We are going to find out if that's a good idea, because I actually have never assaulted a faction dwelling before, because I normally try to play nice with the factions. So I don't really know what they're walking into. I guess we'll find out. At least I've got the bees that can kind of scout ahead for me. Multiple things that I could get here. The learning center is not quite that important. I don't plan on producing a lot of units here, but I could get the... I'll take the Society Investment Center for now. Hero upgrade is available, so I've got all those skill points. I guess now is a good time as any to turn him into a flying unit. As long as it's like not weird about being on the water when you do that. It shouldn't if I'm putting him in something that flies. Yeah. Didn't want him to drown for some reason because he was switching a mount. Now if I took him out of that helicopter now, then he might be in trouble. Alright, so I'd maybe rethink his mods a little bit now that he's a flying spaceship. Oh, I got that Onyx of Suffering. I think I want him to have the Bio Blaster instead. An alternate damage channel. I like that. I'll give that to him. Oh, that takes energy and Cosmite though. Maybe I'll wait until later. I can put... Because he's a hero, I can equip it at any time. Because he's a flying unit, I kind of want that exploitation targeting system. I don't know. There's a few things I could do with him. One thing's for sure, though. I want him to have both Animal Discipline and Air Commander. Both of those would be great for the bees. So I think start with Air Commander. And pile all the flying units onto him. So Tenzin, your bee goes to him, and also the Siren. Okay, that'll work. And then I guess I'll keep the floating unit with Tenzin. That'll work for now. So now I got kind of like the beginnings of a little Air Force here. I might maybe need to get a couple more bees and add to that would be nice. They could actually make up some ground pretty quickly getting over there. I'm always low on energy, but I want bees. I want to get one more. Plus, improving relationship with the growth is probably not a bad idea. And I want him to have... I'm going to give him both exploitative targeting systems and regeneration spores. Actually, you know what? I'll give him the targeting systems, but he's far away from the other units. I want these guys to have regenerating spores. I can't mod all units like that, but I can mod at least... Why can't I mod... Oh, because I've got more in the south, that's right. I'm just going to mod this one for now. And then he can be kind of like a passive healer, I guess.
Production ready.
Reinforcement factory is done here. This city is actually... could really start making pretty decent units anytime. I just need to get the associated upgrades for it. I do also want high altitude wind farms, because that would benefit one per colonist in an energy sector for each mountain sector within its domain. That would help out with my energy needs a little bit, but I don't know if it's really worth... I've only got one mountain sector here, so I think actually with this city, I'm just going to start moving towards unit production. So I'm going to want the elite military facility. In fact, I know I want that because that's how I get my lictors. And it also probably needs the shielding laboratory. Almost forgot about that. And the military engineering guild. There's actually several things it needs. All right, let's start with the military engineering guild. We'll get the do I want maritime research facility? Might do one of those, and maybe no, I'll probably make these both energy related, so might not build anything there for now. Because the water energy sector upgrade comes later than the algae farms and maritime research do. So I'll get the military engineering guild for now, then the shielding laboratory, and then the elite military facility. And by the time that's all done, I can start making those molictors. Hopefully I get some production bonuses or something to help move that along faster. In the meantime, I think this guy is probably going to go south. Yeah, I'm going to have him go down and hang out with good old Ronald. Maybe reinforce his army a bit, depending on what this scrub down here decides to throw at me. Things could get a little dicey. So I want to be careful not to accidentally leave myself vulnerable and get overwhelmed. Oh yeah, that's right, these guys float, so he can make it there on the next turn. Cool. Oh, I hope they can't reach me. Alright, good. They're far enough away. Crap, I'm gonna lose this base, though. Just built that, too. Whatever. I'll have a city there in a minute, so I just have to run out and get it again. I would like to explore some more of Blue's territory. No, not trespass. Ooh. He's gonna force me into all the way down into the water around that other stuff. I don't really want to get... Well, maybe I could get open borders with him. That might actually be nice. If he offers open borders, what would a balanced trade offer look like? 100 energy? I can't do that right now. Nope. Sorry. I'll send the bees back to their original positions. Have them hold ground there. Buy myself the time I need for that thing to get to where it needs to go. And all of those guys are still good. Green just took this. Dang. I'm gonna... How long before this city grows? 6? I need 8 before I can get this. I'm gonna build a forward base here just so he can't annex that. Yeah, go ahead. I would actually like to prompt a war with this guy. I'm gonna get improved military infrastructure down here. And maybe the defense towers. Just in case things get a little crazy.
Sector annexed. Operations primed and ready.
And if I'd have known all that crap was there, I wouldn't have built that forward base, but whatever. I've got... No, I actually don't have a lot of influence. I just spent a bunch of it. Ah, there's war. Okay, he wants to come to blows, and blows it shall be. With that in my territory and good colony infrastructure, I probably... Yeah, okay, so computers do this sometimes. They declare war, but they don't swarm your border right away. This might give Ronald's army a chance to run over here real quick and take that city. Oh, hi, nice to meet you. I don't really have anything to say to you right now.
War has been declared upon us.
Okay, whatever. Claudius captured my claimed sector. Oh, crap. I should have known that would happen. Well, I don't know that I was gonna get that one anyway. I think I was considering putting a city here. I don't know. I'll have to think about this a little bit more. I know I wanted a city like here, and then I was gonna get that sector. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. Oh well. That's not the end of the world. What could be the end of the world if things down here with the bug don't go well? Oh crap, he moved in a pretty big army there. That's not even his hero either. He's a Heritor hero. Okay. Well, it's good to see them showing up in my game since I actually didn't, as I actually started this game before that DLC came out, which means that I could theoretically get one, which would be nice. Again, I wish I would have waited a bit before. I wish I would have waited until the DLC came out before starting the series, but it is what it is. What I was saying though is they tend not to swarm you right away, so I think I might be able to get Ronald all the way over here and take this city. Maybe it's worth paying attention to what I'm up against, but it's a brand new city, so it shouldn't have any military infrastructure upgrades. It shouldn't even have standard military infrastructure, so it would be a pretty good fight, I think. These are all... What kind of mods are these? Psionic resistance, that's not a huge deal. Network integration. They can interface with synthesis technology, so he must be a synthesis leader. Yeah, he's a synthesis guy. I'm not as worried about their mods. And I would really like to kill one of their heroes. I think that's what Ronald is going to do. So, go have fun, sir. I would like to just take that city and probably... I don't know what I'm going to do with it. We'll see. Scyfish demand, want Cosmite. Okay, anything from my fish friends. Operational effectiveness is done. I might want to check those. I would like to siphon energy from that guy now if I can, since I'm at war with him anyway. I could keep going down the operational effectiveness line, but there is other stuff that I really want, especially hydro expertise. I want to get that hydro battery, because that would help solve a lot of my energy issues. Also, orbital relay would be useful for one of the cities that I'm going to build, I think. Probably, though, before anything else, anthropologic research for Cosmite and influence gain, I think, is probably a good idea. So I'll research that. And may get energy development, too, after that. We'll see. Popular support change to supportive, that's fine. Kiriko are distrusted, that's to be expected. Amazons are neutral. What were they with me before? It looks like it got better, I think.
Systems infiltrated.
Siphon energy failed. Okay, he tried... Oh. Yeah, alright. Well, I caught somebody trying to steal some money from me. Was that the new dwarf I just met? Like, literally just met? Wow, you butt. I don't appreciate that crap. That's operational defense. It worked. So let's take a look at my operations. Speaking of operations,
and ready.
Find out if that increase in operational effectiveness made this any more likely to succeed. It's got a 50% chance and a 38% chance to be detected. That's about as good as I think I'm going to get for the time being, so... Aha! And I wasn't even detected. Alright, that'll help me out a bit. Get some money. Where was this? Oh, this was the bee I just made, right? Okay, so he was on his way. I'm not going to let him end his turn in the water. That would be bad. Alright, you guys. Ronald is definitely occupied now, so... It's up to you to kill the dumb robots. I have the utmost faith in your abilities, I think. Now, is this... What kind of a settlement is this? This is probably an independent settlement. How do I tell what race that is? I think I ran into this issue earlier, and for some reason, that looks like Kirko. I can walk through their borders, though. Yeah, I can get through their borders, that's right. So, go here. For now, I'll just have everyone hold up right here. See that? That could spawn units to go after me. I want to get these guys back on the land as soon as I can. Alright, your abilities are needed down here, sir. Or plant, or whatever the heck you are. I want you to go ahead and get that colony up and running. Right there. And then... I don't know what this bee should do, I guess I'll leave these guys kind of, I'm gonna start grouping them together a little bit. Maybe I should have left something guarding that unit for one turn. Just so, like, one thing can't fly in and pick it off from the shadows or something from the Fog of War. Alright. Happiness event production.
Happiness event in colony.
See, now here I could... Oh, right, I am making another colonizer. Okay, I've already paid for it. Good. I forgot about that. So I can get that last one up here. Alright. I could pack a bunch of production on this city to theoretically take advantage of that bonus. I still think I want growth, though. But there's a lot of things I have this city queued to build. So how about, for one turn, we do this. And now, it doesn't say... Okay, it does, actually. It tells you right there on the tooltip. Happiness event production. So on this turn, if I put more people working in that colony, it's plus 125. Because it would normally be, if you add up all those under numbers, 60 plus 30 is 90, 20 is 110, plus 15 is 125, plus 125 because of the happiness event. So that actually makes perfect sense. Okay, great. That's awesome. I just have to remember to turn that back on the next turn, which I'll almost certainly forget. I need to actually wrap this episode up before long, but you know what? We can go to the next turn, and then maybe I won't forget. Because if I wait until the next episode, I probably will. That's really cool that it works that way, though. You can kind of it takes a little micromanaging. I think it might get tedious if you do it enough, but still cool. It's just one more interesting tidbit about this game that I didn't know. Because I had already assumed it worked like it did in Age of Wonders 3, where it like just happens over the course of it, like you cycling through to the next turn, and then you get a bonus, or you just get the bonus immediately, and you can't really plan around it. I hope they don't go hard after this city. Like, Ronald's gonna have to get back quick. Alright. First things first, before I forget, let's fix this. Colonists. Yep, okay. So, no preference there. Increase research. Alright. And I can get this thing out to that spot on the next turn and kind of secure my hold over this area. I still would like to get somebody down here. I don't know if that's going to happen, so we'll see. The settlers are getting awfully dang expensive now, like crazy expensive. I don't really know for sure what I'm going to exactly do with... I actually could turn this into another powerful research city, I think. Yeah, I could. If I built a research exploitation here and got these 4 sectors, that would be kind of nice. I may want to consider putting forward bases out here just to keep these from going under control of somebody else. Message from Scyfish, a new quest. This is one that involves research, which I don't really want to do. I want to do my own research, but I also want to get more. Oh, I also want another Psyfish Siren. That would be amazing. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. That's fine. It's only going to take a couple turns. For a Siren, that's worth it. Okay, still no enemy units, as far as I can tell, down here. I think I'm okay. And then I guess the next thing to do is have Ronald go in here and shoot some stuff up. And we haven't really done a lot of combat in this episode. I was getting ready to probably end this one, but you know what? Let's do something exciting and fun. First, though, I want to take a quick look at this hero. I'm not going to read through everything right now. I'm not that familiar with the Heritor stuff yet, because I haven't played, I've been playing this game without Heritor stuff for a while now, but I kind of feel pretty good about the way this is all set up. 20% harder to hit by range attacks, and then this thing, oh, he can make an Echo Fighter of himself. That's not good. I have a lot of energy this turn I could spend on tactical operations. I think I'm going to give this a try. If I could take out this big group here, let's see what it thinks my odds are. Oh, they do have some militia in there. It's a risky battle. Oh, that's an Amazon city, not Kirko. Right, because it was a dwelling. Or a settlement, sorry. Different than dwellings. It should still have... its defenses are only going to get tougher as time goes on. This is not going to be an easy fight. But I think I'm going to go for it. I can always fall back if I need to, and if I do, then I won't have to worry about... the defenders being in the city. Ronald is good, though, and this army is really good. So, I think they've got a reasonable shot at doing pretty well here. Let's get these guys into some good positions. I'm not going to go crazy just yet. Let me load those breaching rounds. And I'm just going to take it slow. They don't have defense towers, so I don't have to worry about that. They do have those two idiots in the back buffing stuff, plus this guy with whatever link that is with that target. I actually don't know. Transferring pain. Is that just a normal transfer pain? That looks like a Heritor thing because it's blue, not like a normal transfer pain. It's an essence link is what it is. Target unit gets linked. When the link is active, both units gain shield plus an additional shield for each essence charge they have. So it basically increases his shields. I need to get rid of these guys in the back. Can't use any tactical operations yet, so for the moment, I'll just play it safe and maybe see what tactical operations they decide to use against me. Oh, they love that biochemical maceration. Should have seen that coming.
Operations available.
All right, well, I've got a few of my own here, so let's see what we got. Brace of Darkness. Won't do much to him. Those units are going to be a problem with all that swarm shielding. The trick to this one, I think, is going to be getting them to come after me. What does this maceration do? It slows units down and gives them biochem weakness. Alright. Well, I'm going to use that sniper to full effect if I can. I have very highly accurate units, so I should be able to make something work here. you guys in cover. Don't want to heal anything just yet, because I could get more health out of things later. This is going to be a tough fight. Kind of thinking I'm going to put Ronald here, get him as close to the front line as I can, put these guys here and get their Overwatch up in case anything charges me. Alright. And I'll save my operations for the moment. What else have we got? Target gains Spirit of Oblivion. Ooh, that's a nice one. Also got Cleansing Pulse, which spells negative status effects on every unit within 1 hex radius. That might be worthwhile, since that biochem weakness is not great. Let's do that. I'll just use my operations to counter his. He'll probably keep using biochem weakness, but I think cleaning or cleansing pulse might be. So that should only use 1 tactical operation point. Yeah, I'm okay with that. If he wants to trade that out, because biochem weakness might take 2. I'm not 100% sure. So we'll see what he does. Crap, they got me with blind. They still probably have pretty good accuracy. Wait a second. You sir are doing the wrong thing. That Transcendent should not be charging. But I will take that if he wants to. Okay. Unfortunately, the bird is still shielded by this guy. They have some weird links going on here. I do like the new visual effects, though, to easily help you recognize who's linked with who. Well, I think it's pretty obvious that guy is going to need to go out. He's a pretty easy target, too. What are your odds of hitting anything? Even blind, it's still pretty good. But it could be better, so I might want to try to get rid of that. Anthem of the Abyss. That's a full action, but I might want to do that now. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that now. It'll give everybody... It'll make everybody really happy. All allies gain Dark Elation, granting plus 400 morale. But can these guys actually have positive morale? I don't think they can, because they're indentured. It's immune to all morale effects. Where's indentured? Okay. I don't think that will work on any of the indentured units, but it will work on the ones that aren't indentured, and I still do have some of those. So I think I'm going to do that. Let's back up and lure them away from their walls. If Ronald can back up and go ahead and do this. I wouldn't mind giving the enemies Broken Mind either, so. Still useful. But yeah, that did not increase their morale, so. You can... Broken Mind, I think, lowers psionic resistance. Yeah. Okay. So he should, I should have no problem killing him, and I might even be able to do it with this guy. I think I want him to shoot at the bird. Still in range to hit that? Yeah, he's got plenty of range. Okay. So what I'm going to do is move him here. Finish off that guy. Use him to target the bird. staggers him and damages the hero quite a bit, actually. That was a critical hit, so that helped. And it also slows the bird down from getting too much. In fact, I don't think it can hit Ronald at all. I would like to shoot her, but I don't think I have a reasonable chance to do so. I could give it a try with these guys. There's not really any reason not to. Oh, they did hit her. Okay, good. She can't flashbang arrow again for the moment. I'm going to just set them up on Overwatch. And I still have a tactical operation I could use. So... I still have 5 I could use, or I should. Oh wait, I actually have 9 out of 10 points. I think this just means I have 6 different operations available. So I actually have quite a bit that I can use. Could give someone diversion projector, which may not be a bad idea. Maybe on the hero, but let's see what else I've got. I kind of just want to kill the guys who are absorbing pain, to be honest. But they're so far back that it's not making it easy. Maybe I could just blast that hero for a while. Of course, he's absorbing pain on a unit that is about to fly into a mess. I think I'm going to just hit him once with this, because it will stagger him. So it slows him down from doing anything else, and then I will just open up on that bird, because it will probably charge in, and that should get the hero killed. Oh, group blind. I'm going to have to use a... Yeah, I'm going to have to fix that with Cleansing Pulse. Okay, he took some damage there. Alright, I don't like the massive, all of a sudden, bull rush at once. That's making me nervous. Well, first off, I gotta get rid of this blind effect, so what's the most efficient way to do this? Well, I want you to step back. I kind of want them to just switch places, but I'll do this. I want you behind cover, and I'm probably going to have to heal you with this guy. What's the odds of... Oh crap, the sniper got... Yep, the sniper got slowed down. Alright, you're going to need to run back and reload, buddy. Reload another breach round. What do you have? Do you have a debuff of some sort? No, he's got Dark Elation, which doesn't really do a lot other than give him psionic resistance, which I guess isn't bad. I need to get these units grouped up to some extent. In fact, I'll move them all the way back here because they can then do this. Give him his health back. Has Ronald got healing? I don't know if I want him to use it, but he's got regenerative dermal patches he can use on himself, so I will do that now. I'll have him heal this guy. That also gives me lightly obscured, and he can actually do reasonable overwatch there. I want this guy to move back. I don't really like grouping everyone up like this, but I know at least one of them already used their big attack. One of these guys already threw the ball of goop at me, the battle vomit. In fact, both of them did. Okay, so I don't have to worry about their group AoE. Let's get rid of all this crap. Okay. I can now hit that bird with a decent amount of firepower from several different units. I think that might be a waste. I think I want to hit something that I know I can kill. Probably the Huntress before she gets another flashbang arrow. Did she already use her? Yeah, okay. I sort of want the bird to... I actually kind of want the bird to charge in. Or immobilize it so it can't do anything. In fact, Ronald could immobilize any of those units. This guy has used... What's the range on his Battle Vomit? You know what? I don't want you running in and using that on everybody. So I'm going to actually immobilize you. There. That should protect me from AoEs. And then I think I can probably kill her. Don't miss. Please don't miss. Thank you. Okay.
Them right.
It's one less Amazon I have to worry about. I might lose something here. We'll see, but there's nothing I can do but click next turn. So here we go. Yep, I thought that would happen. So they're going to use that again, and she's going to do a lot of damage to somebody because of her friggin' bio arrows. Okay, they're just going to charge in. Okay, not that. That wasn't horrible. I'm actually okay with this so far. Okay, good. I can snipe him. Alright, I've got plenty of options here. I just wish two of the units that were in my face weren't friggin'... Alright, first thing I want to do is get rid of biochemical maceration. Actually, maybe it doesn't matter, because I'm about to kill... If I can kill her, I don't need to worry about the poison damage. Alright, what I think I want... what was Devour Hope again? Attempt to feed on the target. If this is successful, caster heals, can fill target with despair. That could give me one of those echo things, which would be nice. What are the... I'm going to attack this guy with Ronald right away, so... It's only a 53% chance to work. This guy has... I just need to kill this guy. Crap. But that guy in the back. I keep forgetting about the charge. Well, at least he already used his retaliation, so I can step other people away from him now. As for this guy, I can knock him back. I have a 100% chance to knock him back, actually. And he is not linked to anybody, so I could definitely kill him. Ah, of course it was a graze. Alright. I am a little worried about my sniper there. I don't know how much damage he's going to do. He can do a decent amount of damage to just about anybody. Would it be better to kill the bird or try to kill that guy? Well, I've still got him, who will probably die if this thing decides to go after him. He could kill him. Oh. And that didn't actually stagger him, it just knocked him back. My odds of hitting that bird are not great. The sniper's odds are very good, but the odds of him hitting that guy are actually pretty good, and could build up a static charge. So what I think I'm going to do is have the sniper deal with the bird. That lowers his health, and if I could just... I need to make sure I kill this guy. I can't do anything about the other two that are in my face, but if I can lower his health a little bit more... Did I at least stagger the bird? I should have. So that makes it less likely to hurt the sniper. Well, it could, but it's not going to kill the sniper. I still need to make sure I get rid of him. I could cerebral override and have somebody else do it. which might not be a bad idea considering this guy is in danger of dying, but if the bird gangs up and he gangs up on him at the same time, but Ronald does have melee overwatch, so he wouldn't really get away with that scot-free. Might kill one guy, but he would get punished for it. Damage boost. Healing unit each time it attacks a non-mindless unit. I might give Spirit of Oblivion to this guy. Okay. Maybe that'll give him enough health to survive this. The other people don't really matter. Well, crap, the Amazon's still there with... She's gonna hit me with something too. I forgot about her. What about Arc Discharge? Could that potentially stagger some people? It could stagger the Amazon. It won't stagger anybody else. I don't see a way I'm getting out of this without losing some stuff. I'm going to try this Gift of Oblivion thing, in part because I just think it sounds kind of cool. So I'm going to try to use that to heal him a bit. Ooh, nice crit. Okay, Andy healed up a decent amount. Might not be enough, but we'll see. Unfortunately, that means I can't cast a spell on him like I was thinking about doing. But could do a ton of damage to that bird and maybe kill him that way. Alright, what I'm going to do is back up with these guys and try to at least kill him. Okay.
Them right.
Then I'm going to try to... Because he can at least debuff this bird to some extent. Give it hallucinating. Okay. So that bird's... It's hallucinating, so it has lowered accuracy. And it is transferring... Oh, I know that. And it's easier to hit now. So this guy's days are numbered. Let's see what they do. They can probably kill something here if they want. Yep, crap. I did not want to lose that Overseer. Alright, well, let's try to limit those losses then. Did I have a way of resurrecting somebody? I thought I did. Did he create a phase echo of himself yet? No, he didn't. Alright. I need to get him off of me again. Echo of Despair, does that actually do damage? Filled with Despair, 42. No, it doesn't do damage. It could heal Ronald. Might need Ronald to help these guys out. Now, let's see here. You could snipe again. And at least prevent her from... Oh man, I could almost just pick him off now. But it doesn't matter. I need to get this guy off of these people. So what I'm going to do is have Ronald probably go kill her. And he's got killing momentum. So he should be able to kill her and then move and kill somebody else. So I think what I'm going to do is do this.
Enemy annihilated.
Alright, he can't actually move though. But he could do Filled with Despair. And that guy's not protected by anybody, so I can get an Echo Fighter out of him. Or him. Yes, he's about to die. So I need to use one of these guys to push this guy back. Use this one to just annihilate this poor bird.
Enemy eliminated.
Kills him, gives me an Echo, which is at least giving melee overwatch. The problem that I can't deal with is this guy, and I'm worried he's going to end up... I'm worried he's going to end up killing something else. Unless I can find a way to kill him first. Fortunately, the Overseer's dead, so I can't cerebral override anybody. I could give him Diversion Projector and make him really blind. I could try Embrace Darkness, break his mind, but that's not going to do a lot of good. What I really need is for that guy to be out of the picture. At least the Amazon's no longer an issue, so the biochemical maceration doesn't really matter. I want to get the sniper away, I think. I don't want to lose him. He's very good. I might just do a pulse snapshot on this guy. That's not even really that useful, though. I've only got 2 units that can move, and I can definitely kill somebody, but not both. I think what I want to do... Okay, so these guys are both injured. So I want to get them away to where this guy can hit them 2 or 3 times. So I may as well back up. In fact, I think now is a good time to get rid of biochemical maceration because I need that movement. The only other thing I could do is a general arc discharge, which doesn't really help me very much. So I am going to do another cleansing pulse. Okay. Alright, that lets them move further and still shoot more. So they can get further away from the thing that can kill them. And he can also get a little bit further away. Now, if he were to use the claw attack, he could still kill that sniper. He could not kill these guys, unless something else runs in to help. The sniper should move back further, and should then do probably a pulse snapshot or something like that. In fact, I'll move him all the way over here. And, ah, crap, now he can't shoot anything. Oh, dang it, I messed up. They could crit, I guess, but... crap. I didn't mean to move him that so far away he couldn't hit that other unit. I thought he'd still be in range. I'm probably going to lose somebody else now. Oh, he's not going after who I thought he would. They're going to try to get Ronald. No. Not succeeding. Oh, crap. He crit. Okay. Well... Sorry if you can hear my phone going off in the background. One of my friends is blowing up my phone at the moment. I think he wants me to play games with him. I don't want to lose everybody here. Like, I still got 4 out of the 6 that came in. So far it's just an Overseer and 1 Indentured. I've got to get rid of that guy. He is such a problem. Well, I've got this thing now, though, so maybe I can do that. Bleak Crescendo, the unit gathered. I probably don't want to do that, but let's see how much damage it would do. No. No, I want to do this. Okay. Mess him up a little bit. Ronald could actually probably get in there and finish the job. Then what would Ronald do, though? I don't know. I also want Ronald to go after this guy. Maybe I can just use an operation to kill him. Would Embrace Darkness work? Yes, okay. Heck, finally he's gone. Okay. I want Ronald to try to get here, if he can. What other abilities does he have? Finally go after these guys at least. Okay, if I can kill these 2 units, which Ronald can get this one, so if everybody else combined can kill these guys, then I'll be okay. So let's see. First off, I want to make sure I start with these guys because of the static charge that they can build up. I want to move them a bit further away, but still within range of optimal striking distance. So they should have some static charge buildup now, which means he can come darn close to killing them, but not quite, unless he crits. Trying to figure out a way I can string this together with Ronald's killing momentum. Oh wait, yeah, I could. Okay, so here's what I could do. I do full shot on him. If he doesn't crit, it'll leave him with just a tad bit of health. But then Ronald can... Make sure I space this out right. Ronald can run here. Then he can go... He's got 4 space. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he can go 1, 2, 3, kill, kill. Or kill and then hit. So 1, 2, 3, kill.
Enemy
That's
eliminated.
Fine. And hit him. He shouldn't take any retaliation. He gets some food back. Or some health, some food. Maybe he's eating the bugs. And then this guy is gonna hit something. But he's not gonna kill Ronald, that's for darn sure. So I can back up with these guys and just do a quick hit here. And that should be all I lose. Oh crap! No! What is this? He had some sort of regrowth or something? Maybe I wasn't paying close enough attention to their mods. I'm not really sure why he came back. I must be missing something here, so you guys can let me know whatever it is I'm missing. Anyway, I just want these things to die, so now I can end this battle, I think.
Good riddance.
He's gonna trigger Overwatch. I will just shoot him.
The Syndicate rules
Okay.
supreme.
That was a little messy, but to be perfectly honest, I'm okay with a trade like this. I lost, yeah, a good Overseer and a good Indentured, but dang, I killed a hero, I killed a bunch of other units, I killed the Colony Militia, which that doesn't really matter that much, but I also took a city, an Amazon city too, so I'm all right with that. And crap, I'm gonna have to back up because they've got even more stuff on the way. Maybe I can defend a little easier than I was able to attack. I don't know. They got a lot of Transcendence again. I hate those things. All right, I'm going to absorb this colony because I guess I'm just gonna be kind of nice to the Amazon in this one. And then I'm gonna leave it there. You guys can let me know what I should do next. I've got good units on the way, but they can't quite make it there now. I'm thinking I need to back Ronald's army up, and then maybe attack again. But I've also got the Chrysalis I can bring in. I've got bugs in the area, so I can bring in reinforcements pretty quick for Ronald. And then, of course, I can rebuild and replace some of the units I've lost. I'm going to replace some of that with Melectors anyway in a little bit, so it's not really the end of the world. Overall, I think I'm okay with what just happened, but let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you think I should do about this little situation here. It looks like they got more behind that too. And yeah, as always, I appreciate the feedback. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time. Shout out to all my Patreon supporters, including Tier 3 supporters Blitz, Adam James, and Tarsak. Thanks so much, everybody.